Hello friends, welcome back to another studio vlog. In case this is your first time here, my name's Heather. I'm the owner of a bookish small business called Charming Chapters, and this week we're going to be working on orders that have come in during our spring sale. Our spring sale started this Monday and it'll be going through this Sunday, so the day that this video goes live, there'll still be 2 more days that you can take advantage of our spring sale if you'd like. But this week we're going to be working on sewing book sleeves, making Kindle case inserts, all kinds of fun things like that. We're going to be making everything, and then next week's video is going to be the packing of all the orders. So if you're looking for your order, you'll want to wait until next week to watch that video. Today we're going to be working on cutting down a bunch of fabric and foam for some book sleeve orders that have come in, and while we're doing that, we're going to continue listening to our audiobook series. In case you missed the last few videos, we've been listening to the Deep Water series by Emma Ham, and this week we're going to be starting on book 3. Last week I did finish book 2. I didn't record that for you guys, but I really enjoyed that as well. So today we're going to be starting book number 3, which is called Echoes of the Tide. Now, in case you're not familiar with this book series, it is a romantasy series. It's about humans that have moved and live under the ocean. During that period of time, everything above the ocean has been ruined due to weather or what have you. So the land above the sea just isn't habitable anymore. So all the humans have moved underneath the water, and they've been at war with a mermaid kind of culture. They actually call them undines. They're a little bit bigger than mermaids and have a few different features. But anyways, to sum it all up, it's been about different humans that have come into contact with these undines and they've fallen in love with them. So it's kind of a unique series. I haven't read anything like it before and I'm really enjoying it. So I'm looking forward to book 3. I believe there is a 4th book as well, so I'll keep you guys up to date on that. But in case you want to follow along with that reading journey, join me on Goodreads, and I'll leave the link down below for both my Goodreads account and if you want to check out the book or audiobook as well. Anyways, while I listen to that, we are going to make some Kindle case inserts to start. It looks like we have 4 of those to make up, and then we're going to move on to cutting fabric and foam for book sleeves. I believe at this time there are about 16 book sleeves that we need to sew. We'll probably save the sewing part for tomorrow because I don't think we're going to get that far yet. It is about 1:30 in the afternoon. This morning I worked on packing up as many orders as I could that we didn't need to make anything for. So like I said, if you're looking for your order packing, it should be in next week's video. But anyways, let's get started on those Kindle inserts, and then we're going to move on to the fabric and the foam.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, down with my own doubts. Be free with me. Be free. Be free with me. Be free. Not looking back, eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche. We're on the run, this is what we waited for. Oh, yeah. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, down with my own doubts. Be free with me. Be free.
their job 9 to 5 and getting drained. They settle for second best, scared to risk what the future might bring. What the future might bring. I hold my breath, waiting for someone to knock at my door, telling me there is more waiting for me. Whoa. If I love you harder than I've ever done before, oh, maybe I belong somewhere above the water. My lungs are tired from running for a long time. My feet got blisters, but maybe I belong if I love a little harder. If I love all the ways the world puts me to the test, if I embrace every fall, learn to grow and keep myself tall, would it hurt at all? I hold my breath.
All right, just finished clipping together all the book sleeves, so that's going to be it for today. We'll be back in the studio again tomorrow when we start sewing all these book sleeves. So we'll see you guys then. Hello friends, happy Wednesday. I'm in kind of a weird mood today. Last night I found out there is another book sleeve shop that has started making library card sleeves, and it's kind of hit me hard. They're a little bit more of a well-known shop. I'm not going to name any names or anything like that. I'm not that kind of person. And I don't know if it was, intentional or unintentional, but they look very, very similar to the designs that we carry. It's a simple library card sleeve, and they're promoting them as taking them to book signings and have authors signing them. And they just did a big pre-order on them. And I know they're going to be set up at a couple big events too, and we'll have those there. And I don't know, it's just kind of hitting me hard because I'm seeing all these comments where people are like, oh, it's such a great idea. I love this idea. I want to get one. And I'm over here like, hey, I've been making these for 2 years now. So I don't know, it's just kind of hitting me today. I'm trying not to let it get me down too much, but yeah, I'm kind of bummed. It's our best-selling product, and I thought it was kind of a unique thing. Take our library card sleeve, you have your author sign it, and you've got this cool keepsake. So yeah, I don't know how to feel about it today. And for me, I live in rural North Dakota. We don't have any book events around us. The nearest one is usually Minneapolis, which is about an 8-hour drive for me. We don't have any book signings in Montana or South Dakota, North Dakota here. We're kind of in a rural area. So like for me to go set up at a bookish event, I have at least an 8-hour drive. I'm not even sure where the next closest one is. It's probably a good 12, 16 hours. But like for me to go set up at a big event, I've got quite a drive. And, there's a lot of products and stuff you have to take with too. So flying just doesn't make sense as a vendor. So yeah, I'm kind of bummed. They're going to be setting up at all these big events, promoting these library card sleeves that you can have authors sign. And I'm just over here like, yeah, I've been making these since 2024. Small business over here. So yeah, I'm trying not to be too negative about it. Like I said, I don't know if it was, intentional, unintentional. I'm not going to call them out or anything like that. But yeah, I think I'm going to use the situation as more of a motivational situation for me that I need to do a lot more promoting, with my products and stuff. So we're going to host a giveaway this week. It'll probably still be up by the time this video goes live. I'm thinking we'll start it this evening. It's Wednesday now. And then we'll probably run it through Saturday. And pre-orders are open for all of our library card book sleeves through Sunday. So if you guys want to order any of those, hey, we're the original library card book sleeve makers. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna try and use it more of a motivational thing that I need to work on promoting my stuff a little bit more and not try and be too negative about it. And like I said, I'm not going to call out the shop or anything like that because I'm just not that kind of person. It could totally be unintentional. Maybe they came up with the idea themselves and, stuff like that. So, but yeah, it's just one of those things where, you put your heart and soul into something and then somebody else comes along that's a little more well-known and they're doing better than you. It's kind of a downer. So, but yeah, if you want to order one of our library card sleeves, they're all handmade. I make them all myself. you know, they are our best seller. So you're gonna see me sew up quite a few of those today and tomorrow. We're gonna work on sewing book sleeves today. I think there's 18 book sleeves that we need to sew now. So we're gonna try and get a chunk of those done today, and then we'll probably be sewing again tomorrow. While we're sewing today, we're gonna continue listening to our audiobook from yesterday and just try and stay positive about everything, and, you know, try not to be too negative, try not to linger in it too much, and just use it as a learning opportunity, I guess. So yeah, that's where we're at today. We're gonna get started on our book sleeves and get those made up for you guys.
Gentle rain and the fading of the season, the way you stayed, though you couldn't remain. I remember golden haze and the way your eyes would find me, the words we say for another day. Wasn't forever, it wasn't pretend, and it is quite a strange feeling to be this close to the end. It wasn't forever, it wasn't pretend, just something worth feeling again and again. Story that I knew by heart, the one I still play when the lights went dark. You were a song I never learned to win, and I don't think I will meet someone like you again, like you. The lights would fade behind us. You turned away, said I'd be okay.
Alright, so we just got done sewing for the day. So I'm going to pack up some orders now. That way I can film it while we've got a little bit of sunlight. It looks like it's starting to get a little cloudy. So I'm going to get those recorded, and those will be up on next week's video. I also need to get some eggs ready for the Easter Oops Scoop. So I'm going to do all of that, and then we'll catch you guys again tomorrow. We're going to be back in the studio. It looks like we have a couple more book sleeve orders that came in. So we're going to cut that fabric tomorrow, and then we'll work on getting those book sleeves sewn up too. Good morning, friends. Happy Thursday. I'm a little tired today, not gonna lie. I think it's because of the weather. Yesterday it was almost 60 degrees and today's high is 27. And we know how well those weather changes work for my allergies. So a little stuffy today too, but I think that has a lot to do with why I'm tired today. It's really gloomy. It's kind of flurrying a little bit, so I don't know if we're supposed to get more snow today, but I'm a little bit tired today. Gonna work on drinking a little bit of an energy drink here. If you guys haven't tried these Bloom energy drinks, there we go. They're really good. They're made of tea, and then they've got prebiotics and different things like that too. They only have 4 flavors right now, but those are pretty good. They can be a little bit sweet, so sometimes I'll add a little water in with them just to mellow them out a bit. But those have been keeping me going here on rough days. So I'm gonna drink one of those this morning while we work on clipping together some book sleeves. Looks like we did have a few more orders come in overnight, so thank you guys so much for that. I really appreciate it. It means so much that you guys want to order from our shop and are enjoying all of our reading reading accessories, and you guys are helping fund a new pickup for my husband. Now that we moved out to the farm here, we definitely need a pickup. We can tell that we need something with a pickup box because we keep borrowing his uncle's pickup for different things. So you guys are helping us buy a new vehicle, and I really appreciate that. Like I said, today we're just going to be working on some more book sleeves. I think we have 11 that we need to sew all together again. Yesterday we did get about 9 done. We'll try and get all 11 done today. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. We'll see with my energy level here. But yeah, we're going to work on clipping those together this morning, and then we're going to be sewing. And then later today, I'm going to show you how I put together our Easter egg Oops Scoops. I didn't get that done yesterday. I was just exhausted by the end of the day. It's been kind of a busy week for us over the last week. Last weekend, my dad and brother were here. They were helping us add 2 rooms to the basement, so they had to put up walls and put up sheetrock and all that kind of stuff. And then on Tuesday, we bought a table and chair set from one of my husband's gaming buddies, so we had to run down to Bismarck, which is about an hour-and-a-half drive from us one way. So we did that Tuesday night, so it was a late night Tuesday, and it's just been a busy week for us. So that probably contributes to my tiredness today. But yeah, we're going to get working on these book sleeves here. We're going to put on a new audiobook today. I did finish up Echoes of the Tide yesterday. I did like that one. I didn't like it as much as the first 2 books, but I still gave it a 5-star. I don't know. I wished it had a little bit more to the story. But we're going to be starting book 4 today. I believe that's the last one in the series. It looks like that one did just come out last July, so maybe there's more. I guess we'll see here once I get into it a little bit. It looks like there is a Navalia too. I don't know if I'm going to read that or not. It's only 4 hours long, so we'll see. We'll see once I get to the end of book 4. Book 4 is called Call of the Fathoms. I'm really excited about this one. This one is supposed to have one of the mermaids from the deep. They're a little bit different. I don't want to say breed of mermaid, kind of. Species? Not even species. Anyways, they're supposed to be a different type of mermaid from what the other characters have been, so I think it's going to be really interesting. It's actually getting pretty good. Oh, one of the girls is coming to say hi. Do you want to say hi, Holly? She's my little shadow. She follows me everywhere. Come here, Holly. Come here. Do you want to say hi? Come. Come here. She is so afraid. Every time she comes in the office, she's not sure if she's supposed to be here, so she just cowers down like, hi. Like, hi, can I come see you? So, here's my little shadow. Yes, I know. You just want to snuggle today, huh? It's a good day for snuggles. Yeah. Both girls have been laying under their heated blankets this morning on the couch, so must have got a little warm and decided to venture out. But anyways, now that I've been rambling, we're going to get to work on these book sleeves, try and get as many of those sewn up today as we can. Then we'll move on to the Easter egg Oops Scoops, and then I'm going to finish the day by filming more order packing, but those are going to be on next week's studio vlog. So let's get started on those book sleeves. sewing that we're going to do for today. Next, we are going to work on putting our Easter eggs together for the Oops Scoops. So with those, we have little colored Easter eggs. And when I film those, I crack open the Easter egg, and inside is a little piece of paper saying what kind of reading accessory you get. There's different things like bookmarks, Kindle charms, stickers, all kinds of fun things. All the Oops Scoops contain seconds items, so items that were slightly flawed, had printing issues, things like that. Or there's a bunch of different discontinued items as well. So those are just kind of a fun thing that we do with seconds. I hate wasting things that can still be used even though they're slightly flawed. So it's kind of a fun way where you guys can get different things at a discounted price, and then things don't go to waste as well. So we're going to put together those Easter eggs here. We need to put little papers inside, and then I'm going to film a bunch of those orders for next week's video. So let's get those Easter eggs done. Friends, that's going to be the end of this week's studio vlog. Just a reminder, if you want to get any of the items that you saw in today's video, whether they're the Oops Scoops or some of our book sleeves like the library card sleeves, those are all going to be on sale through Sunday of this week, which is March 29th. All the items in the shop range from 20 to 70% off. Now, I will say the 70% off items are only available on our website, which is charmingchapters.com. Those are a lot of the seconds items and our mystery grab bags and things like that. On Etsy, they don't allow mystery items. So on Etsy, everything is up to 60% off over there. And then just as a reminder, pre-orders for our library card sleeves also close on Sunday. So if you want to get one of the original library card book sleeves, those are going to be available for pre-order through Sunday too. All of the colors that we offer are currently up on the website and Etsy for pre-order. So if you want to go check those out, you certainly can do that as well. If you do decide to order on our website, we do have a rewards program where you can earn points when you place an order, and then you can turn around and use those points towards free items in the future. So, and also don't forget that we are doing a giveaway for our library card book sleeves as well. That giveaway is going to go through Saturday, so the day after this video goes live. So there's going to be one winner, and they also get to choose a book bestie, and then they get to choose whichever library card sleeves they want in the medium size and pick out whatever colors they want. And then they're going to get some fabric markers where the authors can sign with those when they go to a book signing. And there's also going to be some other fun reading accessories for both of those people as well. So if you want to check that out, visit our social media pages. The giveaway is happening on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all of our social media pages. But like I said, that's going to be it for this week's video. If you guys want to see some of the orders that were packed, join me again next week. I've been filming as many of the orders as I can this week because I know you guys really like to see your orders being packed. So next week video is just going to be a nice relaxing one. I'm just going to put some music on and show you all the orders that I packed this week. But that's going to be it for today. We'll catch you guys again next week. Bye for now.